Hi you guys, I just wanted to get on here real quick and give you guys a little bit of an update. It's been a little bit since I've made a YouTube video, so this week has been a lot of creating some marketing material for the installation date. So that's been super fun, and I've been super pumped about it. Got a lot of fun stuff coming and sharing it with AIA as well as the DLR group marketing team to help me try and get the word out and maybe get local news or local press to kind of cover it and help advertise about it. As you can see right now, I'm currently in Clybourne Park, which actually the location of this isn't far from Clybourne Park at all. So that's super nice. And let's see, so a little fun stuff that I've been doing is I've been, still going through those bios, creating I guess transcribing the interviews. And so this week I worked on one guy's name is Jared, and he actually lives in France, which is freaking awesome. He grew up in Texas, or part of his life in Texas, and then moved to Europe and other countries over there, and then now he's in France, and he has such an interesting perspective on accessible design and how certain countries do follow certain standards and some do not at all. Like Italians, nothing. I mean, they have such historic buildings, right? Like it's so hard to go in after this building has been in there for hundreds and hundreds of years to go back and actually modify it to be accessible without ruining the history of the building and the architecture of it. So that's really tough. But it was really cool to see his experience. And another cool part about it is he's actually an author. He's a writer. So he's just finished this book. It's called The Coward. And his book is going to be, I think it's in July is whenever, sorry, there's a little Pomeranian over here barking. But it'll be in July. And I'll actually put a link to where you can get it on Amazon in July whenever it's completed. And I am super pumped about it because it's about his life and his story of being a paraplegic ever since he was 21. And kind of like learning, oh my gosh, I was so oblivious to this, and like his life story, and kind of, considering himself a coward of, not understanding what he needed to do and things like that. So super cool. I'm excited. That's really all I know about the book. Not a whole lot more to get details on, but I'm pumped. And I'll also, like I said, I'll put the link to that in the description. And then another person I've been working on their bio for is this guy named Kevin, and he is actually a friend of mine, and he was in the military, and he was actually in Afghanistan, and they were doing a simulation drill, and he ended up falling out of a helicopter, which is terrifying, and he had broken hips, but he didn't really realize that he had broken hips. Like, it was his first time over in Afghanistan. He was like worked through it, and like worked through the pain, a lot of taking medicine to get through it, through his cycle of being there. And anyway, so his story is really unique, but he was temporarily disabled and in a wheelchair for 6 months total because he had to have hip surgery on both hips. So it's really interesting to see him, a super active 20-something-year-old kid who then, is in Afghanistan, then all of a sudden it's like, boom, life-changing, for 6 months. And now, obviously, he has some impact on what's going on now, just because he can't run like he used to or hike like he used to, but at least, he did make a good recovery from it. But it was really interesting to interview him and see his perspective on it of being temporarily disabled. So definitely has opened his eyes a lot. Let's see, and then, so yeah, working on those, and then doing some of the final renderings of my project, using Revit and Inkscape to create those final renderings and using that as marketing material, but then also just some other things to kind of get the word out. So that's what I'm working on, and marketing material should be completed this week, and then I'm hoping to get the bios completed soon. Oh, another fun, cool thing that is happening. So y'all are probably like, well, Amanda, when are you going to start building this? Well, so my friend Alex, he, with Black Dog Rustic Customs, he is actually this weekend going to a house that they're actually going to demolish. Like he knows a lot of people in that kind of industry just because he has his own company of woodworking. And so he's gonna go to this old house that they're about to demolish and then be able to take whatever he wants from it. So we're gonna really like reuse, recycle some product and then refinish it so that it'll be helpful for us and what we want to do. So I'm super excited about that. So we'll start getting material and then we'll buy whatever else we need. But that'll be the beginning of it. And then you'll soon see some videos of us starting to build things. So that'll be super fun. But I'm pumped about it. And again, thanks for watching. And if you like and subscribe, please do like and subscribe if you enjoy watching these videos. And I'll have a lot more fun stuff coming up soon. Thanks so much.